Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you could join me today. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're enjoying the autumn. I certainly am. I love the colors of autumn and I actually don't mind the cooler temperatures. I can't say that I'm looking forward to winter time, but I certainly love autumn. And if you like autumn, you're going to like today's box because we're going to be opening up Curated Bead Box for the month of October, and I know it's a fall theme, so I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what's in the box. Hopefully I'll have enough time to make something with the contents of the box. I'm still trying to catch up with a lot of stuff because, as you know, I was unable to make jewelry for 2 months, but I'm slowly getting through everything and putting out as many videos as I can. So anyway, guys, if you're not familiar with Curated Bead Box, I'll leave a link down below so you can go check it out. Curated Bead Box is a monthly bead subscription box that includes all kinds of things such as beads, charms, pendants, and other items specially selected with unique color combinations and themes. There are usually enough items to make a number of pieces such as bracelets, necklaces, and earrings. The box goes for $20 a month, which includes shipping in the USA. And if you don't want a subscription, you can always just buy the box individually. They actually do offer previous boxes on their website. One of the nice things about this box is their Finding Starter Kit, which usually comes in either silver or gold. And if you're a beginner wondering where or how to start, this is the perfect box for you because the Finding Starter Kit includes crimp beads, elastic, beading wire, memory wire, head pins, jump rings, ear wires, and lobster claw clasps. So there's no need to go out and buy anything extra because everything you need is included, except for the tools, of course. I'll leave a link down below along with a coupon code for 35% off your first subscription box. The coupon code is Luisa35. Now, before we get started, let me remind you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, because it really does help my channel and it helps me as a content creator to stay motivated to create more videos for you. I know you're probably getting sick and tired of me asking you to do that, but like I said, it really does help my channel. So anyway, guys, I'm very anxious to see what's in this month's box. So let's go ahead, turn the camera around, and we'll get started. And here we have Curated Bead Box for the month of October. As you can see, the name of the box is Autumn. I love that they put a little preview on the box, and it looks like we definitely have some autumn colors. Down here is a list of all the contents, and on the right are the codes for each one. And I believe you can find them on the website, so if you need some additional items and you go to the website, you could find them with these codes. I have tested it in the past, and they don't always work. I think it depends on whether or not the beads are available. But anyway, guys, before I open it, I do want to show you this little note down here. It says bead sizes and types may vary due to availability. And the reason I'm showing you that is because you may receive a box that's a little different than this one. Sometimes that does happen, so I wanted to let you know in advance. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up the box. It always comes wrapped in tissue. And look at this gorgeous collection of different types of green colored beads. I also see some other earth tones there. I see some bronze and some dark amber. And it looks like we get gemstones this time, so that's really nice. Let me go ahead and arrange everything and we'll go through each item. I thought we'd look at the large beads first. And don't you just love these colors? I've seen this one before in previous boxes, maybe in a different size. And this one here is actually a gemstone strand. It's green aventurine. We don't always get gemstones in Curated Bead Boxes, but I love it when they do include some. Let's take a look at this strand first. These are called khaki/red swirl marble style glass beads. They're 12 millimeters in size, and this is a 6-inch strand. And what I love about these beads are the colors. Oh my gosh, these colors are so pretty. I love the khaki with the red. It just makes the bead look so interesting in my opinion. Now, I don't use large beads very often, but I do use them as focals from time to time, and I do use them in long necklaces and definitely earrings. So I have to think about how I'm going to use these. They're very pretty. Let's take a look at this one now. I love this color. The color is called light copper drizzled. And I think it's called drizzled because if you look closely, it does look like they drizzled some kind of paint over the surface. And I would say that that's probably the light copper color, but the actual bead itself is more like a taupe color. It's a very beautiful, neutral, earthy tone, and they almost look a little metallic in my opinion. But anyway, these are 10 millimeters in size and it's a 6-inch strand. And as you can see, they go really well with these beads down here, the first strand that I showed you. I may team them up with those, I don't know yet. But I can see a pair of earrings using these 2 beads. Let's take a look at this next one. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure we've received this kind of bead before, but maybe in a smaller size. And these are 10 millimeters in size. This color is called apple green/gold drizzle. So it's the same kind of drizzle effect as these, but in a different color. So these 2 strands would actually look really nice together in my opinion. But anyway, guys, that's why it's called Curated Bead Box, because all the colors usually coordinate really well. And that's one of the nice things I love about this subscription. And this apple green color is so pretty because there are various shades of green and yellow green. They're not all the same shade of green. I love that. Let's take a look at this gemstone strand. Like I said before, this is green aventurine, and these are 10 millimeters in size. And the description says that the strand is between 7 and 8 inches long. I guess it does vary from time to time. And I do see a little variation in the size of the beads. Some are a little bit smaller than others, as you can see. But that's one of the features of gemstones. You don't always get the exact same size and color. It does vary. And this is such a beautiful, rich green aventurine color. It's really lovely. Let me go get some more beads. And here we have 2 strands of 8 millimeter size beads. This first one is 10 inches long, and this one here is 10.5 inches long. Let's take a look at this one. The color is called Deep Aqua, and it's a semi-matte finish, as you can see. I've seen this color before in some of their previous boxes, and honestly, to me it looks more like a teal color instead of an aqua color. But I guess that's what they mean by Deep Aqua. It's a darker kind of tone. But anyway, guys, I love that these are matte because it adds a different element to your designs. I like to use shiny and matte beads and sparkly beads. And I also like to use beads with texture. I think the more different finishes you have, the more interesting the piece. So I'm looking forward to using these. Let's take a look at this one now. These look like Dragon's Vein gemstones to me, but obviously they're glass beads. The color is yellow/gray, and it's a duo style glass bead. Curated Bead Box includes duo style beads a lot in their boxes, and I love to use them because they're just so interesting looking. I love the different tones, and I like the effect inside the bead. It looks like a crackle effect, but it makes them look like gemstones in my opinion. But anyway, this is definitely a yellow color, but it could also pass for a green color in my opinion. It looks like a yellow-green to me. I love it. And here we have some 6 millimeter size beads. And once again, there are some gemstones here, so that's really nice. And right off the bat, I can see that this strand here is going to look really nice with the previous beads that I showed you. To be honest though, they all coordinate really nicely together, whether you use the 6 millimeter, 8 millimeter, 10 or 12 millimeter size beads. That's one of the nice things about having somebody else create a box for you. I love it when somebody else picks the colors because then it frees up my time to work on the design. Let's take a look at this first one here. This is a super long strand. It's 16 inches long. The color is dark yellow swirl, and it's a marble star glass bead. And I see shades of yellow, and I also see shades of green. It has that beautiful veining effect, just like the ones that I showed you a few minutes ago. So I'm definitely going to be working these into some beaded components or something because I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a look at this next one. These are definitely going to team up with the 10 millimeter size beads that I showed you in the beginning. The color is apple, and they're drizzled with that light copper paint, just like the other beads that I showed you. Tell me that doesn't look lovely together. I love these two combined together, and I can totally see a beaded component of some kind. And of course they coordinate perfectly with the 10 millimeter size beads as well. Very beautiful. So anyway guys, I'm not sure how I'm going to use them, but I'm getting some ideas. Let's take a look at this one now. These are green aventurine gemstone beads, and they're 6 millimeters in size, and the strand is between 7 and 8 inches long. Now the green is rather light in my opinion. There's hardly any green at all. As you can see, some of the beads have more green than others, but I think the majority of them are rather pale. But I'm not too concerned. I'm just happy that they included gemstones, and I'm definitely going to be using them. I love these tiger eye beads. I guess they're technically called tiger's eye. But anyway, these are also 6 millimeters in size, and the strand is also between 7 and 8 inches. And if you're looking to make a fall piece, you can't go wrong with tiger's eye. You really can't. The colors remind me of fallen leaves because as you can see, there are various shades of browns, and there's also a little bit of yellow and a little bit of gray and some black as well. They're so beautiful. I love tiger's eye. I really do. And here we have some 4 millimeter size beads, and as you can see, there are 2 colors. I really love the pearl ones. They're so pretty. The color of this pearl bead is mink, and it's difficult to describe just how beautiful this color is. Hopefully you can see it on camera, but I really love this gorgeous neutral shade. I think it coordinates really nicely with these large beads, and they also coordinate with the 6 millimeter size beads with the apple green. And the reason they coordinate is because of the gorgeous coppery tones on these 2 strands. I think this combination looks really nice together. But I'm not sure how I'm going to use them. I'm going to have to think about it as always. It takes me a while to come up with designs. but I know that eventually something will come to mind. But I do want to use these because I just love this color. Let's take a look at this one now. These are crackle beads, and the description says that the color is dark brown, but to me this looks like a deep amber color. And the strand is very long. It's 16 inches long. So is that one. I don't know if I mentioned it, but both of these are 16 inches long. And of course they look wonderful with the tiger's eye beads. And I can see combining these three strands together, the green aventurine, tiger's eye, and the crackle beads, I think that would look really nice. I can see a bracelet using these beads. So anyway, guys, I'm getting all kinds of ideas. And like I said, I'm going to have to think about it and see what I can come up with. And here we have some metal components. We have these two gorgeous leaf patina metal pendants. And oh my goodness, I absolutely love those two. And then we also have these bead frames in a beautiful bronze color. And as you can see, we get 8 of them. Let's take a look at this leaf pendant. As you can see, the metal is a bronzy color and it has that gorgeous patina effect in the recesses. And it has a loop at the top. And let me show you the back. There's the back. It looks just as beautiful in the back. I really love this gorgeous pendant, and it's a perfect thing to use for an autumn piece. And this one is gorgeous too. It's the same bronze metal color and it has that same patina effect. Let me show you this side. But what I like about this are the loops. There's a loop right here, and there's also one right there. So I guess it would hang this way, or you could also hang it like this with something dangling from this loop. So I'm going to have to think about this one, but this one is really inspiring me because it opens up all kinds of design possibilities. And these bead frames are really pretty. These are going to dress up any type of design, whether it's a necklace or a bracelet. And I guess they would look nice as earrings as well. And they're the same on both sides, as you can see. They measure 20 by 14 millimeters. And the opening is actually pretty big, so I'm pretty sure you could fit 10 millimeter size beads in there. I don't think it's big enough at all, but I'm pretty sure you can fit 10s in there. I really love these. They're absolutely gorgeous. And here's the Finding Starter Kit. And this month it comes in a gold color. Let me show you what it has. There are 4 lobster claw clasps. There are some ear wire hooks, and I believe there are 3 sets there. And we get some jump rings. These are 6 millimeters in size, and they're pretty thick too. I think they're about 19 gauge. We get some flat head pins. We get some stretch cord, and this is very thick stretch cord as well, which means it accommodates large beads. We get some crimp beads, and these are the round crimp beads. They're not the tubes. So they're a little bit more challenging to crimp, but a lot of people just squash them. I've actually crimped them before. It's a little bit more challenging, but you can do it. And here's some beading wire. I believe it's 7-strand beading wire. And here's some memory wire. And I'm pretty sure the thickness is 0.6 millimeters. And it's a 60 millimeter diameter. But anyway, guys, if you're a beginner, this is a great kit to have because it helps you to get started. It doesn't have everything, but it definitely does have all the things you need to get started. So that's the full collection, the autumn collection. And I think Curated Bead Box did a wonderful job of coordinating the colors this month. And I especially love it that they included some gemstones. I'm going to definitely try to work them in somehow. But these 3 strands are gorgeous. I love them. They're actually all very pretty, and I really do appreciate it that they go through the trouble of giving us different sizes in the same finish. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I certainly did. Let me go ahead and put these away, and I'll come back and say goodbye. I love green aventurine, and I love tiger eye, and I love those beautiful patina leaf pendants. I thought this box was absolutely amazing. I can't wait to sit down and see what I can come up with. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm still trying to get through a lot of other boxes, but please come back and check my channel because I am going to make a tutorial as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.